This is today's All Elite Wrestling Dynamite full show results video, which happened at Chesapeake Arena in Baltimore, and the show started with a match between Darby Allin vs Jay Lethal, and the result of this match by Jay Lethal won the match by pinfall with lethal injection. Post-match, Sting gets in the ring, and Lethal and Sting hug him, and he takes his mask off to reveal Cole Carter. Then Sting's music plays, but Sting isn't there, it was Jeff Jarrett. He comes from behind, and he gives Allin the OLEL kabong. Double J gets on the mic and tells Darby he just got a lesson from the last outlaw, and whatever he worships becomes his weakness. Allin's blood pools at the back of his skull as Jeff says Sting has become Darby's greatest weakness. The next match happened between Jon Moxley vs Lee Moriarty, and the result of this match was Jon Moxley won the match by submission with a cross armbar, and post-match, Paige hits the ring and lays Moxley out with the tan Sheamus. We get an interview filmed Renee Paquette filmed earlier with Saraya. She talks about wanting to come to AEW ever since it started, and it was just a matter of working the timing out, and she thinks she can help the women's division out. Renee addresses her injury and retirement, but Saraya wants to save it for next week because there's one more doctor she wants to consult before making an announcement. The Acclaimed make their entrance and Max Caster raps about how it's Billy Gunn's birthday, so happy birthday, daddy ass. Anthony Bowens gets on the mic and says that unfortunately Gunn has been injured and can't scissor, but they can't have a daddy-ass birthday bash without scissoring, which is why they're starting hot with gift number 1, foam scissor fingers, so when a snake like Swerve Strickland breaks your hands, you can still scissor. They present Billy the scissors and wish him a happy birthday, but we're not done. He said Gunn's been in the business for over 30 years and accomplished a lot. He's an 11-time tag team champion, a 2-time tag team of the year, and 2006 worst work segment of all time, a reverse battle royal or something. Bowens said Billy Gunn has been a mentor and a father figure to them, and he's meant the world, so their final gift is a certificate of adoption. He and Caster both signed it, and all they need is a signature from Billy and they're officially legally a family. Gunn is stoked to be their daddy and looks to sign it, but Ass Boys interrupted them. They ask if their invitation got lost in the mail and say they should have been invited because they're his sons, but Billy just pats the Acclaimed on the shoulders like, "These are my sons." The Gunns say they brought him a gift, and William Morrissey lays Billy Gunn out with a boot. The Ass Boys join Morrissey in putting boots on Daddy Ass and his adopted sons, but FTR makes the save. Then we saw a match between Chris Jericho vs Colt Cabana for the ROH World Championship, and the result of this match was Chris Jericho won the match by pinfall with a codebreaker to retain the Ring of Honor World Championship. Post-match, Jericho Appreciation Society pulls Ian Riccoboni off the commentary desk and Jericho takes his glasses. Jericho slapped him, breaking his glasses, but Claudio Castagnoli makes the save, but the JAS overwhelms him. Bryan Danielson joins the fray, but Sammy Guevara out for the heels, Wheeler Yuta for the babyfaces, and finally security comes down. T.O. pulled them apart. The next match happened between Luchasaurus vs Orange Cassidy vs Rey Fenix for the AEW All-Atlantic Championship. During the match, Jungle Boy destroyed Luchasaurus, and the result of this match was Orange Cassidy defeated Luchasaurus and Rey Fenix by pinfall. Post-match, Pac started attack on Orange Cassidy, and then comes Katsuyori Shibata, and Pac takes his leave and Shibata confronts Orange. He wants a title match, and Orange gives him the contract, and it's official. The next match happened between Jade Cargill vs Marina Shafir for the AEW TBS Championship, and the result of this match was Jade Cargill won the match by pinfall with Jaded to retain the AEW TBS Championship, and yet she still doesn't have a title belt, and post-match, Nyla books it and leaves Kiera Hogan laying, and Jade Cargill was very upset. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Brian Cage vs Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship, and the result of this match was Samoa Joe defeated Brian Cage by submission, but after the match, Embassy started attack on Joe and then comes Wardlow to save Samoa Joe, and Embassy left the ring. Wardlow was standing tall in the ring, and shockingly Powerhouse Hobbs comes from behind, and hits a body slam to Wardlow, and holds the TNT title, and the show goes off the air.